Hello and welcome back to some Higurashi extra stuff. Good times. Brand new week. Still got some stuff to tackle. Last episode we hit the tip, which is basically the real ending, but just telling the future what happened. So, but obviously the finale was like properly an ending, while the other one was more fun, but still an ending. I don't know what I'm saying. Um, yeah, it was cool seeing Atlasata. I think it just sucked on a. I mean, I won't pretend. I just hated it on a. I think it's mainly because of the translation team. I'm just gonna blame them. I don't know if it is their fault, but it just felt off. The clicking, the syncing with the voice and the text felt off, and the fonts changed size to fit the bots also felt off. But hopefully these bad ends are good, because the bad end in my Tashi was good. So these should hopefully these should be good too. Um, yeah. What's my mood today? I was actually very eager to record, and I still am, but I'm a little I'm a little cheesed. Series of events. I might be cursed. It's kind of unlucky. Most of you probably won't know. Um, but during a 999 episode, I talked about how I tried to kill a spooter. It was kind of spooky, kind of big. I tried to kill it. I thought I killed it, but then the corpse disappeared. So I'm like, oh shit, is it dead? Is it alive? I don't know. And then during that recording, I had a weird throat problem. Then last night when I was playing Rants 3, um, near the end, a spider just appeared out of nowhere, crawled across my monitor, and it made me roll my chair back. I was freaking out because it's gross and I hate it, and I rolled my chair back, and then my mic dropped, and now there's a dent in it. Now, I knew there was a dent already, so this might just be the same dent, and I read online that it's apparently cosmetic mainly. Um, so it shouldn't matter too much. I don't know, does the audio sound worse? I kind of tested it earlier. I couldn't tell. I'm not really an audio guy. I don't know how it works too much. It's always a little stuffed, but if it's bad, then I don't know. I'll do something about it. Luckily, just from surface appearances, it seems fine, which is good. But yeah, Curse of the Spider. I don't know. Was it the same spider? I don't know. I haven't seen it all today. It kind of crawled across my monitor real fast, just running everywhere. Then ran behind, and I didn't see it for the rest of the day and that rest of the night and this whole day. And then 30 minutes before I start recording, my bed breaks, and now tonight I'm gonna have to sleep on a freaking angel, and I'm gonna have to buy a new bed frame or whatever. Probably be 200 and something Canadian. So basically, I'm being hit by a series of unfortunate events, and instead of me saying that it's a coincidence, I'm gonna blame it on the curse of the spider. Um, Spider Sama. He was actually a god, and now he cursed me. So literally every night there's been something wrong, and it's taking its toll on my mental. But yeah, that's the lesson. Don't try to mess with spiders. Hopefully, I mean, I guess it's been progressively getting worse. I don't know how much worse the next one will be. Hopefully, nothing bad. But yeah, I'm cursed, and I'm kind of cheesed. So we're gonna just well, we'll see what we do. We're gonna hit one of the first endings, and we'll see how long it is. Luckily, this week, since all we have are two bad endings and the message, we can drag as much as we want. We can drag it into 3 episodes, because we literally don't have anything else to do in Higurashi, and we're gonna be taking a break anyways. So And they're all extra stuff, so I'm just trying to assume people aren't too hyped for that. So they're both I don't, well, this one's definitely during the bomb situation. I don't remember what this was. Let's load it up, guys. Spider, if you crawl right now, I'm gonna punch you so hard, and if I break my monitor, it's part of the price I have to pay. Okay. What is this? Where is this? Oh well, whatever. I think this is... oh, whatever. Let's just go. Maybe it's the same bad ending. Since I think they're relatively close, but I feel like this was a whole episode before, so maybe not. Alright, so see, very subtle difference where you can't really... if you didn't have the option up, you can't really predict it, I think. Except this is more confident. Yeah, let's see what happens. Again, last one was great. I don't think it'll be like last one, since last one we got to go on a date with Mion. We still died horribly, but, well, we don't know how we died, but I'm guessing we're not gonna have a date with Rena at the end of this. I honestly don't remember where we are. Tarika-chan, who I had whispered that I... Where are we? Oh, it's like... wait, let's read for a bit. After taking my leave from them, I left the classroom and headed to the facility office where Mion, faculty office where Mion had gone to make a phone call. It's not like I could do anything even if I stayed by her. I just hated staying, still doing nothing but wallow in anxiety. I think that's when Mion called the... who did she call? The Sonozaki is or something? To follow Rena? Or Keiichi told him they're gonna target the clinic. But yeah, this is the day when it happens. It's just early before the hostage situation actually happens. Also, last time in Mayatashi, they were very slick, but eventually you do find out that the bad ending's taken in like a different reality than Mayatashi itself, so we should look for subtle differences. I'm vaguely remembering this now. Yeah, I remember Kasei saying this. Okay, I just don't remember the time period, but I remember this. The exact time period. Like, I know where it's happening, and I just don't exactly remember. True, true.
沖宮の界隈ではあの二人の失踪を気にする者はいません。何かのヤバい話を踏んで夜逃げしたんだろうということになっています。あの程度のゴロつき、次から次へです。ですからセーフセーフ。アウトだのセーフだの、私ら野球拳でもやってるわけ？まあいいや。それじゃあくれぐれもよろしくお願いします。了解しました。では、ひっ捕らえてよろしいんですね。
ちゃんとタッチアウトにするんだよ。
Can't tell if there's deviation. Kind of feels like it.
クロスプレーなんかにしないように。
No, this was definitely in the original one too. Because I remember laughing at the chase thing. It couldn't help but have a silly chat with Kasai-san. When I put the phone down, I sensed Chia-sensei was looking at me. No wonder, as she'd been able to hear the conversation clearly in this tiny room. Okay, so this makes it very obvious. This is before Chia got called over by Rena. And like before like Mion walked out of the room. Okay, I know where it is now. Exactly. Chia-sensei put her spoon down and with a sad look on her face, she asked the following.
今の電話は竜宮さんをめぐる話ですか？まあ、はい。園崎さん、竜宮さんはどうして家出をしちゃったんでしょう？お友達として何か知ってはいませんか？
It was hard for anyone to understand Rena's situation except for me and Kei-chan. So most of them thought Rena just ran away from home. But after she did, the cops made too much of a fuss over it. Obishi stupidly believed that the Strapwoods were a bit stupid and he overacted in trying to find Rena. He had patrol cars running around everywhere in the village. He even used the town's council phone directory to find her. Should I read this? This is exactly the same. I'll read it in my head, just in case, but I don't know. We don't know how long it is too. If I notice something that's different, then I will read it. But by that distance, these two choices are apart. There probably are separate bad endings, though.
大丈夫ですよ、先生。
Assuming Rena kills someone in each of them or something.
レナは今ちょっと病気になってるだけです。それを警察の某ベテラン刑事が素敵に勘違いして話をややこしくしただけです。まさか先生、レナが悪いことをして逃走中なんて信じちゃいないですよね。それはもちろんですけど、でも家出することによってご家族におかけしている迷惑を考えれば悪くないということはありません。
She had a fight with her father. Why am I reading? Oh boy.
何
It's a
か原因があっ
habit.
たのでしょうか。それに気づけなかった私は教師失格ですね。一度竜宮さんとじっくりお話がしたかったです。先生、ちょっとヘビーに考えすぎです。もうちょっとリラックスリラックス。プチ家出なんて今時珍しくないですって。はあ、竜宮さんがこのまま不良になってしまって悪いことを始めたらどうし
Oh
ましょう。
no. Say it, Chia. Say it. There we go. Great. The famous words. Famous Chia noises. Mm-hmm. uh
はい、もしもし、ひなみ沢文庫でございます。今どこにいるんですか？
So far, it's exactly the same. Hopefully, I didn't. What? I yelled and looked back at her. It was probably Rena. She called the school. Oh, I thought that was different.
わかりました。
Hopefully, I didn't choose the right answer by mistake.
今からすぐ行きます。
So it's a fear
先生との約束で
of
すよ。
wasting time.
院長、先生は休養ができました。しばらく表へ出ますので、みんなを自習させてください。 先生、今の電話はレナ。以上です。よろしく頼みますよ、院長。
Close up Chia.
ケイちゃん。
どうした？シエ先生慌ててどこに行ったんだ？
This is different.
レナから電話があった。
This is different. Okay, this is different because Mion told Keiichi in classroom. So they might follow her right now, which would be horrible because Rena would just set the school on fire without Keiichi, I feel. Or something like that. Or she might ambush them. I ran after the teacher without asking that. Keiichi followed behind me. Okay, here we go. New tech. She ran to the schoolyard and got into her car. The moment her car left through the gate, I ran out of the schoolyard myself. I headed for the black car parked near the gate and knocked on the window.
お疲れ様です。今のところ異常ありません。
違う。今出て行った先生の車を追って。
So Mion did this, but I remember specifically Keiichi was still in the classroom, so he didn't know she did this.
多分行く先にレナがいる。
何？
Yeah. Keiichi yelled in surprise, but there isn't any time left to explain it to him now.
レナは警戒心が強いから注意してね。捕まえたら有無を言わさずに本家放り込んで葛西の指示に従うこと。私の友人だよ。怪我なんかさせたら許さないからね。
Rena must have told Chia-sensei that she wanted to talk to her alone. I could tell that easily from the way she ignored my question. I did feel a little bad for ruining their promise, but it was very important that we caught her before she did something wrong. We could still make up an excuse that she was just wandering around because she had a fight with her father and ran away from home. But if she set fire to the clinic or something, there would be nothing I could do.
ミオ、俺も行く。
What?
ケイちゃん。
No, the school's gonna burn without you, Keiichi.
先生がレナのいる場所に向かったんなら、俺も一緒の方がいいはずだ。
Oh, that made sense now. Okay, I understand the choice. It actually made sense now because Keiichi was hesitant in the bad ending choice, so he actually goes and checks, while in the good one he waits because he believes in Mion. Last choice didn't really matter in my Tashi, but this one actually made sense.
頼む。
そうだね。確かに。じゃあケイちゃん、早く乗って。
Well,
わかった。
it's doomed. Kei-chan opened the car door and swiftly climbed into the passenger seat. While we were dilly-dallying, the teacher's car was beginning to disappear from our line of sight. We could only pray we didn't lose sight of her.
よろしく頼んだよ、ケイちゃん。
ああ、任せとけ。
The car made a rough U-turn on the gravel road and it chased after Chia-sensei's car at full speed. As they tailed the shadow of the disappearing car, I could only pray for this series of misfortune to end on a quiet note. Yeah, this is unfortunate. Chia-sensei's car soon came into view. It was traveling at a very fast pace, but thankfully she was the sort of person who didn't drive above the speed limit. We passed the stone steps of the Furude Shrine and left the paved road partway into a coarse mountain trail. Where we were headed wasn't even to the damn construction site where the mountains of trash lay. We were headed to an unknown location which I wasn't aware of, and I was still unfamiliar with the area. Maybe it's a abandoned village?
この道ってどこに続いてます？
Forgot what it's called.
山の方っすね。
Start with a T, right?
このまま行くと谷をまたいだ隣の町へのルートになるっす。
And as if it nodded in agreement with the driver's words, the vegetation around us opened up on one side and we saw mountains in the distance and a valley between them. I saw a stream up ahead and a suspension bridge straddling it. According to him, there was certainly an unmanned office cabin in the vicinity set up for emergency purposes. Judging by Chia-sensei's panic and Rena threatened to jump off from there or something if she didn't come. Oh, had Rena. If so, then why exactly? That's right. Just why had she called Chia-sensei out to the suspension bridge? Ah, we're in the infamous suspension bridge where Keiichi got yeeted. The sudden question triggered a throbbing anxiety which spread across my chest. First of all, what did Rena even have to do with Chia-sensei? I mean, it's not like they were on bad terms. Rena was a good student, so she had a good relationship with her teacher. But it's not like she had a trusting relationship with her, enough to call her and consult her in such affairs. And also, why the suspension bridge? If it was a threat to jump off if she didn't come, the shrine had a good enough elevation for that. She didn't have to call her all the way out here. I was astonished finally having understood Rena's intentions. As we noisily rang the car horn, Chia-sensei's car came to a halt, almost close enough to hit us, and she got down looking stunned. And after recognizing me in the passenger seat of the car behind hers, she tried to yell out, but I beat her to it and cried we're in big trouble.
Sensei, 俺たちレナに騙されたんだ。レナはここにはいない。
The teacher didn't understand what I was talking about and donned a confused expression. But there wasn't even any time to explain it to her, so I flew towards the phone booth near us, put a 10-yen coin in the slot, and dialed the phone number to the staff room, which I vaguely recalled. Uh-oh. It's unfortunate. Cool new phone booth CG. Please somebody answer. Mion Satoko Rika-chan. I don't care if it's somebody else either. I had to tell this to the people at school fast, so hurry. Hurry up and pick up the phone. And then after the phone had rang around 10 times and I had almost given up, the call went through.
もしもし。すみません。俺、前原です。すぐに園崎美音に繋いでください。
Ooh. It's kind of signal to Rena that you're betraying her.
もしもし。
She's trying to light the place up. Oh, that's unlucky.
聞こえてるのか。もしもし。
I didn't know if it was because I was using an old phone or because the line was too far away, but I couldn't hear anything from the receiver. And then when I was about to raise my voice and yell into the phone... Uh-oh. Kinda. My prediction was on the mark. It was even worse than I had imagined.
レナ、そこにいるんだな。
いるよ。みーちゃんたちも一緒にね。圭一くんがいないのが残念だよ。一人じゃなかなかやりづらくって。うるさく騒いだり泣いたりして頭にきたから。何度か殴っちゃった。
Uh-oh.
なんてこと。おいレナ。いいか。ここには千恵先生もいる。だから落ち着いて俺の話を。
圭一くんはそっちに行っちゃったのか。だったらお話はこっちで聞くね。早く来てね。
おいレナ。待て、切るな。
Those words fell on dead ears. Yeah, I remember Keiichi was also restraining Rena from completely bashing Mion, so there's also that. She might actually be hurting people more. Rena, who was on the other side, swiftly ended the conversation like it was nothing. Chapter break and a bad ending. You're insane. We'll keep going. Don't hit me with more than one chapter break, though. Wait, really? This is weird. It's tempting me to skip harder. Can I? I've actually never used the slip function.
ご苦労様です。本日午後1時頃、ひなみ沢犯人
It's not
側の
really
第一
doing
要求は
anything.
ってことは初めから警察と交渉する気ってことですか。どういうつもりだ。
Huh?
あと犯人は
I don't know.
交渉犯人は
竜宮さんが
This is just the same
わかる。いいで。とことん
until
お
we
付
see
き合いさせて
Keiichi.
もら
竜宮霊のカーテンが閉められているので、
No one's on the inside, so they can't budge it either.
いえ。よって担任と生徒の1名は
計画的です。営林署側の人間は人質には
Actually, one said washroom break. Alright.
今日は営林署職
This
員
feels
は
much more like a traditional bad ending.
よって生徒24名のみ。
Hopefully it doesn't go all the way,
生
because
徒数は
obviously
担
that'd be a
任が出席簿
problem.
で確認した人数です。
それプラス竜宮霊内が
いえ、何度かですが、規模他を考えて
レナちゃん、
Okay.
とても真面目ないい子なんで
Keiichi's
す。
here, too.
こんなことをするなんて。
大丈夫ですか。
大石殿、もしできるならぜひ私と。
校長先生、私が悪いんです。
先生方には校内の状況についてボンチ君、図面の方
Bonchi.
で話を聞いてあげてください。
失礼します。1号車の無線に高杉課長です。
はいはい。
大石さん、ご苦労。状況の大体は熊谷君に聞いたよ。犯人は未成年だそうだね。マスコミ規制の方を厳重に頼むよ。
分かってます。あと犯人
とりあえず頼んだ。
おいしさん、車載電話に
早速出ることにします。ありがとう。はい、もしもし。
Where's Keiichi? Oh, I said, where's Keiichi? Then he pops up. I clenched my teeth in frustration and rolled my fist up into a ball. An overwhelming wall of police officers blocked my way, and I felt pathetic for only being able to watch the teachers and the detectives from afar. The reason behind why Chia-sensei had been phoned and summoned out of the school. For Rena, who wanted to hijack the classroom, the biggest obstacle was Chia-sensei. This is the same. So this is just the same in like a different context. Hmm.
今ですね、県警の防隊と公安部で一斉捜査作戦を準備中なの。何しろ市内全域を一斉。
Excuse me.
大石さん、私たちは今獅子骨市が置かれている。何をのんびりとしたこと。大石さん、私の味方ですよね。答えてください。
もちろんですとも。ですが警察組織ってやつは私も最大。ただですね、やはり話の規模があまりに大きすぎるもので。
じゃあ、圭一君
Here
を
we
呼
go.
んで。
は？今何とおっしゃいました？
そっちにいるんでしょ、圭一君。彼と話をするから早く呼び出して。
わかりました。
Oishi asked one of his subordinates to summon the boy who stood in front of the line of the crowd gathered at the barricade. He immediately jogged over to the car as soon as he was told.
前原圭一さんですね。
はい
And he's gonna give us the bud now.
竜宮レナさんが
Maybe.
あなたと話がしたいそうです。
The only difference is Rena might have like killed Mion already or something.
通話変わってもらえますか。
わかりました
Yeah, okay. Oh wait.
もしもし
あ、ケイチくん
Oh, he didn't give the bud, just the phone.
よかった戻
Okay.
ってきてくれたんだね。
レナ
警察がね、レナの言うことを信じてくれないの。レナの言ってることが本当で、レナがやろうとしてることが本気だって、ケイチくんからも言ってくれないかな。この
やろうとしてることってなんだよ
今この教室にね、だからレナが持ってるライターでちょっと火をつければ、それを大石さんに教えてくれないかな。
なんですかあんたたちは。
Oh no. Yeah, I was thinking like it's accelerated, obviously, without Keiichi, but I was thinking it might end where when the special force comes.
様へ
Ooh, Tata.
ここの責任者は
You
誰だ
got saved last time. Kind of. This time though. Good luck.
おや、お久しぶりですね。県警本部の大高くんじゃありませんか。
言葉を慎みたまもう君に君と呼
Yeah,
ばれる
let's
階
see
級で
how
は
cocky you are
何か
after
ご
this,
用ですか
buddy.
ね。今非常に立て込んでいます。まさか県警がこの現場を乗っ取ろうつもりで？誰の了解で？
私が許可した大石君。
You better feel bad too, Chief.
高杉君から事情は君がまいた種だという。君はもう下がって、あと
機動隊って。
危険はだがもう爆発まで君がその尻拭いを
Oh
君らは
no.
引き継いで後方に下がりたまえ
Right, they strip all the stuff about the bomb and the timer, so it'd be kind of confusing if you didn't have the option on, but like why wouldn't you have the option on?
大石さん。
大田昔それともあれかな、剣道大会で偉そう。
大石君
あんた
突入は府警の専門。君はバックアップに回りたまえ。
Oh boy.
所長。
おい、府警の専門部隊は第二機動隊といえば。
なんすか大石さん。第二機動隊って有名な。
5年くらい前だっけ、空港の飛行、あれをきっかけに東京と大阪に実在してましたか。
でもなんだって府警の機動隊がこんなところに。
Utaka's wait, what am I reading?
たまたま特別に応援を要請し
話をすぐ派手にしたがるその癖は。
He didn't move like policeman.
大高君、あんた学校で銃撃戦をやる気かい？
安心し突入班が使うのは火器じゃな
The
い
smoke
ボート
guns.
鎮圧用のガス銃だ高圧ガスで催涙ガスを噴出する何の問題もない
I feel like that's well, we'll see how effective that is.
へえ、そりゃ便利な水鉄砲があったもんで。ところでそのおもちゃはこう。
それは君があとは我々に任せて下がりたまえ
Uh-oh. Let's go. And then, following Utata's orders, the special forces took positions at a blind spot visible from the store window and prepared to infiltrate. Oishi wrinkled his nose at Utata's arrogance and pretentious attitude that didn't give away for counter-arguments. Remembering that Ren and Keiichi were having a conversation, he turned his heel, heading over to the patrol car. And there...
大変だ刑事さん
Ooh, do they not know about the gasoline yet? Oh, then the timeline's actually different. Ooh, it's weird. Utata is showing up very early. Unless let's see what he says first. At once, the door to the car swung open and Keiichi rushed over to him screaming. Yeah, it is a different... That might indicate a whole different arc. I mean, yes, it would, because technically the different choices, right? So in this arc, the special forces showed up actually earlier than before, because they didn't have the whole bomb. That's why they actually showed up last time in the normal arc, right? Because of the hot gasoline situation. But in this one, they just showed up without it, so they don't even know about the bomb threat, really. Which is weird, because I wish he kind of talked about it. I don't know, it's a little confusing. Gasoline. I didn't hear that there was something so inflammable in the vicinity. No, it's not about that right now. Oh no. Good one, Utaka. Well, rip everyone. Our bodies were promptly blown away and hit the floor. We didn't understand what happened for a moment. A high-pitched tinnitus violently reverberated within my skull, and an overwhelming dizziness distanced me from my consciousness. My throat and nasal passage felt irritated from the suspended dust particles and smoldered air. Spitting out the crunchy debris from my mouth, I dragged my beaten body up into a stance and face forward, looking ahead of me. Yikes. There were many police officers scattered on the ground, groaning from the impact. A voice of agony filled the air next to me. As I faced it, it turned out to be the detective I've been talking to just now. His entire body was covered in dirt and debris, and he was bleeding from his head. As I began to sit down in concern for him, I suddenly remembered Mion and Rena's safety. Yeah, Jesus, it's all gone. And then I turned towards the direction of the stool. I couldn't believe it. Oh, I couldn't believe what I was seeing. Good one, Utaka. Nice task force, buddy. What stood before me was a disordered conglomerate of wood, bricks, and other distorted articles mixed in, crudely resembling an enormous camping bonfire. The flames that had risen up between the masts burned so high they seemed to reach up into the evening twilight. Even from this faraway distance, I could perceive the heat and the scorching smell. No, this had to be a dream. This couldn't be our stool. No, this wasn't even a stool in the first place. I staggered over. Fumbling forward with my useless legs, I walked over to that monstrosity. And then before me, amidst the crumpled remains of timber, I discovered a face I recognized and drew breath before I rushed over. What? Who's there? Everything seems really blown up. Oh god, it's Mion. Mion's eyes were wide open, facing my way with her right arm raised. Her mouth was slightly open. She probably couldn't speak. I had to get her out of here first. Thinking that, I tightly grasped that right arm. Oh no, oh this is... I know where it's going. It felt like there's no resistance. And then from within the rubble, it came out. Yeah. And then a small mass rolled over and touched my feet. Mion's head had come apart from her body. Those are some nice chills. That was great. It was a little weird how that was going, and again, the time I'm fine with the timeline being a little different, but the way like Uishi described it to the task force, you're really going in, it's like a bomb in there. But I guess it could just be like slain. But oh the god, that was some premium stuff. We're gonna end it there though, guys. Definitely cheered me up a bit, so that's good. But I'm gonna try to get some sleep on my. I mean, it's not gonna be a good sleep because I'm slanted. But next time we'll hit the other ending. Then we'll probably do the extra. Then we'll do a review just to fill up the whole week, even though they are shorter videos. Yeah, and then we'll see. Probably next week we'll be free from whatever. There's stuff to do the theory video. But yeah, good stuff. I liked it in general. Different perspective. Next bad ending was I believe it was like yelling to Satoko if she knew where the bomb was. And like in this one, and Keiichi was more hesitant about that, so maybe they don't actually find out the timer in time and the building blows up. But yeah. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this, and next time we'll hit another bad ending. Should be a good time. This ending was good. I liked it. Hopefully they're both gonna be pretty sad. That was kind of depressing, but yeah. Have a great day, great night, and see you next time. Bye.